start us off. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. Be a touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Alabama quickly back to the line. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hale. Still on his feet at the 45. Breaks into the open on the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown tie.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Manning. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
It's complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage. Make it easy on your quarterback. Those 2 guys able to link up.
Leaves it with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Back to throw, it's Manning. Using the quick gains. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns getting set on first and 10.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
The give from the gun. Hard running there. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Grab behind the line. It's Hale. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Alabama pushing the tempo. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bernard. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Puts it out of the air. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Offense, quick tempo. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the gun. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And the Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but we're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Manning. Trying to barrel in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. He'll try to take it back. He's down to the 38-yard line and they can't stop the clock.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
To the air on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Pulls it in, it's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. The official says no good. But a flag is down on the field, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Number 49 on the field goal.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Longhorns will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Toss to the outside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Baxter. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with 2 points.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Hale. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at in the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Red pass hits complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and they've got it down to single digits, a 9-point game. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat. Turning it on! Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy. You can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them.
Open space at the 25. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown!